At the Wilkes Street Cemetery complex in Virginia, mourners wore masks and stood at a safe distance from one another. They were gathered to lay Wegene Debele's body to rest. Her husband Yilma Asfaw collapsed on the casket, crying out in Amharic.
You didn't see the boy you were looking for. You left your 4 children. And what would I do for them?
Despite his distress, his friends and family were unable to comfort him due to the distancing restrictions. Wegene lived in Takoma Park, Maryland. She was 8 months pregnant when she began experiencing symptoms including fever, shortness of breath, and loss of sense of smell. On March 25th, she was hospitalized and her son was born 1 month early via emergency C-section. On April 21st, she died due to complications from the virus. Her son is healthy and does not have the disease. Her 17-year-old daughter, Mehret Yilma, said the loss is impossible to process.
I didn't just lose one person. I lost 3. I lost my mother, my sister, and my friend. We were very close. She left without saying goodbye. She taught me the meaning of strength and faith. We are safe because of her prayers night and day.
The daughter has been thrust into the role of mother, mixing milk formula to feed the baby and taking care of the newborn for 3 weeks. She said she takes solace in her new responsibility.
The newborn baby reminds me of my mother. I feel like I'm finding my mother through my siblings. From now on, they're all I have got. Mom used to say when I have my own children that I wouldn't need a babysitter and that she would raise my children.
Yilma, 50, and Wegene, 43, won the diversity visa lottery to come to the United States 10 years ago, bringing their first daughter Mehret and son Noel, who is now 10 years old. They had their 3rd child, another son Asher, after arriving in the U.S. The father is a school bus driver for Montgomery County in Maryland. The Washington D.C. area is home to the largest population of people of Ethiopian descent in the U.S., with an estimated 100,000 people living in the region. The news of Wegene's death has hit the tight-knit community hard, and a GoFundMe page created to support the family has raised more than $200,000. In an interview with local TV station WSAA9, Takoma Park Mayor Kate Stewart said the community needs to continue supporting the family.
We need to remember all the support and love we're giving now because this family is going to need us into the future.
Debele is a neighbor and knew Wegene since she came to the U.S. She lived on the 3rd floor and Wegene on the 8th.
This is so painful for a new mother. I have no words. It's so painful.
To mourn in such circumstances was painful, as people are keeping distance and couldn't console each other, as Aganet said.
She was a good person for everyone, but she would die for her children more than anything. She's a soldier for her children.
Yilma said he still can't accept the loss of the woman he has loved since they were both children.
We have been together for 25 years. She was my childhood friend. She was my childhood partner. She was my advisor, my lead. I don't even know what to say. She loved her children. She was the kind of person who welcomed people with open arms. My sorrow is deep and bitter.
With Tsion Girma, Salem Solomon, VOA News, Washington.
Again.